win. Everybody, they are clowning us. Giant of Africa, my foot. Let everybody go develop their region. Chase the Igbo man from the west. Go chase the Yoruba man from the east, let them go back. Everybody go make your region better.
There. From there, they will bend down and bring the luggage into the hall where we were waiting for our luggage. Then they will call your name. You come and confirm and take your luggage.
Accepting it, I genuinely wouldn't think twice. That is how useless I have rated Nigeria to be in my head. In as much as the governments themselves are fucking useless, infrastructure is horrible in the country. Even aside all that, let's talk about the people.
So there's a guy seen in a video holding two cutlasses in front of a policeman who came to his house to arrest him, and he's kind of threatening the police officer that if he does arrest him or he tries to arrest him, something might happen. This is what I have seen in the video. They are saying he's a Nigerian. I don't know how true it is, but let's go into the video. And also I have other Nigerians sharing their thoughts, and some Nigerians are also bantering with Namibians online. Let's go into the video.
I know more police. You don't know so I get a 2000. I know you will. That's why I get the cutlass. Fuck you. Come collect from my hand. I know more police. You don't know so I get a 2000. I know you will. That's why I get the cutlass. Fuck you. Come collect from my hand.
I think I've now come to terms with the fact that for us to have proper rapid development in Nigeria, we need to separate, we need to divide. Let the Yoruba man go their way, let the Northerners go their way, let the Easterners go their way. This thing about one Nigeria is definitely not going to work, Chacha. Wallahi. You cannot have South Africans clowning us. You cannot have Ghanaians clowning us. And now you now have Namibians clowning us. One Nigeria is definitely not going to work. You cannot have a simple argument or a debate with anybody from Africa right now and you are able to win. You speak one, they tell you electricity. You speak two, they tell you insecurity. You cannot travel 10 kilometers without writing your will. They speak about bad road. They've gone as low as internet. We need to divide. This thing about one Nigeria is not going to work. Having one person as a president sitting in one place called Aso Rock, deciding the fate of 300 million people, especially when you know these are the least smartest people in the country, it's not going to work. Let us bring some kind of competition within these different regions, instead of having to depend and say everything has to do with the federal government. Ordinary electricity. I was thinking this thing about electricity in Ghana was a joke, but apparently these guys are having the best type of electricity like they were in Europe. In Nigeria, you can't even boast of 24 hours electricity. In year 2026, we need to divide, man. The only war we are winning right now in Nigeria is just jollof rice, and then maybe dirty December, club in alcohol. No, we can do better. This thing about what Nigeria is 300 million people. When you look at these other countries I'm speaking about, you look at Ghana, they are not even up to 40 million. Namibia, 3 million on a good day. RCCG is bigger than Namibia. The Youth Ministry of Christ Embassy, they are bigger than Namibia. Yeah, these people, they are clowning us every single day. Nigerians cannot win one war. You cannot have a normal debate and say you are going to win. Everybody, they are clowning us. Giant of Africa, my foot. Let everybody go develop their region. Chase the Igbo man from the west. Go chase the Yoruba men from the east, let them go back. Everybody go make your region better. Go find the Igbo man in the north. Let everybody, but depending on one president to make these things happen is definitely not going to work. We are too many, we are too populated for this whole one Nigeria affair. It's not going to work. Let us divide. I am tired. I am tired. The bare minimum. We are not even speaking about healthcare. We are not even speaking about child mortality, education. Just the basics we cannot even be proud of. Not one Nigeria, my foot. Everybody go your way. Let's do a referendum. Let the people decide. Nonsense, man. I'm tired.
So for some days, there's been an ongoing war between, I will even call it a war because we are getting cooked. They fry us like stew between Namibians and Nigerians. And of all the whole banter that has been flying around, the whole thing, Namibians have told us that they will use free visa to kidnap us. What did they never tell us? Everything that has been said was when they called us Abegistan. Like, haba now. From here to here, Abegistan. No. Abegistan, guy. Abegistan. Leave, guy. Just leave on. I beg. Leave on.
There is a good news about Nigeria, guys. It's not always bad news every time. Let's listen to this video and learn one or two.
I don't have much. 6 a.m. We just came down from our plane. There's no lights.
That is international airport in Nigeria, Lagos International Airport, as early as 5:58 a.m. That is approximately 6 o'clock in the morning. The first point of entry, there is no lights. There is no electricity, and you people will have the effrontery, the audacity to say that content creators are demarketing Nigeria. Imagine foreigners coming into your country. There is no lights. They won't even be able to see, to carry their luggage. Their luggage won't even come out, because for that thing to be on and roll to bring out their luggage, you need electricity to power it. That is international airport in Nigeria. And let me remind you that Mr. Festus Keyamo, the Minister of Aviation, right? The aviation department in Nigeria and aerospace were given over 80 billion naira allocation in 2026 allocation. About 87 billion. That is the allocation for them. But an international airport don't have lights. Mind you, I have experienced that in Owerri in 2024. In Owerri Airport, there was no light. I had to use my mobile phone, the touchlight on my mobile phone, to see the toilets in order to ease myself. I couldn't even ease myself because it was all messy. The floor was full of wee-wee, full of manually on the floor. I couldn't get in. You know the roller where they bring out your luggage, where it wasn't working. When the people bring out the luggage, there was a broken space there. From there, they will bend down and bring the luggage into the hall where we were waiting for our luggage. Then they will call your name. You come and confirm and take your luggage. There was no lights in Owerri Airport. So you see things like that. I have seen it before in Nigeria, but I have never ever in my life believed it can happen in an international airport. Now, people like Rain or Mockery will tell you that you should stop demarketing Nigeria. If an international airport can be seen at that state. See, there's power shortage. It happens in every country. Don't get me wrong. Power shortage do happen, but not places like airports. Because when it happens, there should be an alternative. There's always a backup plan because they need constant electricity. But it's a shame though. It's a shame that these things happen in 2026 and we still call these motherfuckers politicians. These people are criminals, man. These law are criminals. They need to be jailed for life. That's where they belong. Mr. Festus Keyamo, you can actually do better.
So
everything happening in Ghana is Nigeria.
It's Nigerians.
Yeah.
Obviously.
You see,
it's
Vic,
Nigerians.
Vic, you see, anytime you
So you are this learned and mighty, but you cannot accept responsibility.
which responsibility?
What is that?
Have you heard?
What is that?
I'm coming.
No. Let's ask. What is that?
No, if everything that is happening in Ghana is Nigeria, you cannot be held accountable of anything now.
That is why this time around, when you were struck down by Americans, we have given instructions to the Ghana immigration and the custom and the military. They should tighten the border. We are not going to allow any charlatan from Nigerian to enter Ghana. We are not going to tolerate this.
So if Nigerians are leaving Nigeria now, Ghana is the first place they will go.
That is your heaven. Ghana is your heaven.
Which country?
To be safe.
Mention. Which country?
Which country? Will you go to?
You cannot go to Burkina Faso.
Burkina?
You cannot go to Cote d'Ivoire.
Will you go to Cameroon? No.
There's no Nigerian in Burkina Faso.
My brother.
I asked a
now I can boldly enough to tell you that 7 million of Nigerians are staying in Ghana. They're living in Ghana to be their home.
Because of the irresponsible activities of Nigeria. one country has been banned in so many countries. What kind of
Why?
lifestyle
What
is
is
that?
the problem? What is the secret that
when we are talking about fact, you claim you are giant of Africa. Giant of Africa.
Which giant?
I'm coming.
Since when?
Let me tell you something. Anytime you are doing a show, put what you know aside. Let us share ideas. The damn people on the comment section, I don't give a hell about them.
Ideas I'm like,
no, let me tell you something. I want you, when you are doing research, stop searching about what went on in that country. Search about your country's economy, how a country is flourishing. At what scale do we weigh a country that is flourishing? Check that one.
Son of God,
Check
let me
in terms of business. Check in terms of international scale. How do we respect your country? When you are making that point, is there that people is going to know you are talking sense? But don't ask about who went to when there was when I'm coming, please, I'm coming. When there was a coup going on, who went to? No, the international community who do those doesn't respect that one. Why didn't you go to Libya to protect Gaddafi?
This is going to be a very brief rant for Ghanaians. I don't know, for some reason, I feel like, not even a feeling, I think I've seen this in a couple of places on Twitter, Instagram comments, even TikTok here as well, about how Ghanaians sort of idolize Nigerians. I don't know if it's due to entertainment or due to how much they listen to our music, our artists, or how much they like our celebrities, or how much they like our dressing or something like that. But outside all that, it's cool to like shit like that. But outside all that, there is no sensible reason why a Ghanaian should ever idolize Nigerians or Nigeria. Whatever conception of Nigeria you hold in your mind, trust me, it is much worse than that. Honestly, I feel like people, especially people outside the country, outside Nigeria, don't really understand how useless Nigeria is. That's why it honestly pisses me off whenever I see Nigerians or anyone calling Nigeria the giants of Africa. It pisses me off so much. Outside entertainment, outside celebrities, outside music, I really don't see any sensible reason why any Ghanaian should be idolizing Nigeria or Nigerians. Nigeria is a deeply, deeply dysfunctional society. It is so bad that I'm a Nigerian. I have lived here all my life. It is so bad that right now, if you should offer me Ghanaian citizenship, I really don't think I would think twice before accepting it. I genuinely wouldn't think twice. That is how useless I have rated Nigeria to be in my head. In as much as the government themselves are fucking useless, infrastructure is horrible in the country. Even aside all that, let's talk about the people, the Nigerians that make up Nigeria as a whole. The average Nigerian is a lousy illiterate who commits fraud or who has chosen to be a slave for politicians. The average Nigerian thinks that with making enough noise, that they sound any sensible or they look any smart. And it's one of the reasons I feel like Nigeria holds this stigma on social media space, where other African countries or other countries in general are sort of like fearing Nigerians. They are fearing Nigerians not because they have anything upstairs. Nigerians are, on average, they are fucking stupid, even on social media spaces. So why I feel like Nigerians hold this stigma on social media space where other African countries don't want to find their trouble. I've seen this a lot on TikTok comments, Instagram comments, Twitter. It is not because they have anything upstairs. You are just fearing their wave, because they always come in numbers, right? They always come like a big wave. That should even show you how stupid a lot of them are. A very clear example of this is this useless saga that we just came out of with comparing Wizkid to Fela. The idea of it itself should show you how stupid those people who call themselves Wizkid FC are. The person that Nigerians platformed to be, quote unquote, the biggest interviewer in Africa, he met Speed and he embarrassed himself like a fucking idiot. The other one that Nigerians platformed to be one of the biggest content creators, one of the biggest streamers in Nigeria, he met Speed, embarrassed himself like a fool. Who else is there? The quote unquote strongest man in Nigeria, he met Speed, embarrassed himself. The average Lekki boy met Speed at a party. He was offering Speed prostitutes. He was literally giving Speed condom in his hand. Can't you see how fucking useless this country is? Yeah, he came to Lagos. Everywhere was stinking. No electricity, bad roads. Like, honestly, yeah, if you're an African outside Nigeria, I really don't see any sensible reason why you should ever rate this country or rate Nigerians. This country is genuinely useless. That's all I have to say.
We are trying Nigerian jollof. I was so happy, but I know it will not beat Ghanaian jollof because it doesn't look upcoming. But I like Nigerian packaging so much because I feel like it's so what should I even call it? It will be difficult for the food to spill. So we have jollof, plantain and chicken. This is so funny. Let's try it. Moment of truth. Oh, it's not bad. Guys, it's not bad at all. I'll say so far, since I came to Nigeria, this is the only food that is no. And their breakfast, this is the only food that is good. In their breakfast, but it's still not better than Ghanaian jollof. Weird. Una try for una age. It's not bad at all.
This is Ghana watching. Oh my goodness. It's watching, my nigga. What you watching, bro? It's what I'm talking about. Real shit. I told you. I don't told you. I don't told you. Oh my. Oh.
This is Kelewele.
This is what Kelewele. Hey.
Sounds like
Kelewele.
Kelewele.
Kelewele, my nigga. Okay, what's this one right here? It's pasta?
Spaghetti.
Oh.
Then you have some curry too.
Oh my goodness. What's this one there? What? Sauce?
That is a beef stew, sir.
No, I don't do beef shit.
Okay, sir.
You want this one?
Saboniak. And we have
oh my goodness. I would need one boiled egg. I would need one boiled egg too.
one boiled egg, sir.
Okay. Which one again?
We have cheese tomatoes. And we have
So I don't know if this guy is a Nigerian, because when I listened to the English that he was speaking, it seemed to me that he's a Ghanaian. You know, the Ghana people, the Ghan, sometimes their English is a certain way. So I don't know what you think. That is what I'm picking from the video. That is what I'm picking from the video, that he might be a Ghanaian or he might not be a Nigerian, but they are saying he's a Nigerian. So you that watched this particular video, tell me, is he a Ghanaian or is he a Nigerian? And definitely, if he is a Ghanaian, he's a Nigerian, we will very soon see what will happen to him, because definitely Ghana police will come for him. Ghana police will definitely come for him. So he's just bluffing, you know, he's just bluffing because he's just on 1 or 2 police officers. They are very calm with him. That's his house, so definitely they are going to get him. Ghana police, when they say they want to get you, they'll get you. They are just calm because they don't want things to escalate, you know? So I understand. And these Nigerians too that are bantering Namibians, I don't understand, Charlie. You see, and I say, Africa, so everybody can easily banter you because they have a lot of things to talk about or say about you people. So you guys should just, like Namibians are just like, their population is like 2.5 million or 3 million, and you are over 200 and something million, and these guys defeated you basically. That clearly should tell you, Charlie, you have a lot of bad things going on in your country that people can easily use to just insult you. So just relax. Don't rush in some of these things, Charlie. Let us think. Thank you so much for watching.